You are not crazy because you prefer to be in isolation from other people. There is nothing wrong with you because you prefer your solitude over being around a bunch of other people. A lot of people, even psychologists and psychiatrists, will tell you that it's not normal or it's not healthy to be in isolation. It's not the right thing to do, to be away from people. We're social creatures and we need to be around each other and we need each other, right? They will tell you this about what's normal for the average person. But the average person is codependent. The average person is afraid of being alone, dying alone. The average person cares too much what people think. The average person is, in most cases, some kind of a emotional wreck, right? The average person is afraid of their own goddamn shadow. The average person, the average person, the average person. But as introverts, we're not average people, are we? See, people like introverted people, we actually thrive in solitude. We're happier, we're more at peace, right? We thrive in isolation. And don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're weird or crazy because you prefer your own company. A lot of these average people, they don't even enjoy their own company. There's a lot of women out there, especially, I feel like if they knew that they couldn't be around friends or they couldn't have a man, I think a lot of them would probably take their own lives because that's how codependent the average person is. Take me for an example. I can't stand being around people, like 95% of the time. I'm a very sociable person. Most people, when I tell them I'm an introvert, like 99% of those people don't even fucking believe me because I'm very social. I laugh, I joke with people. I can be having the time of my life, but I am always looking for an exit. I am always looking for an escape hatch. No matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, I am always ready to get back home. Why? My home is my sanctuary. My home is peaceful. I love being at home. I love being at home. It's quiet, clean, it smells great. I don't have to worry about noise if I don't want to. I don't have to deal with anything. Even when I'm riding in my car, I can't stand for people to ride with me in my car. Why? Because people are going to want to talk to me when I'm in my car. And I'm just going to want to listen to my music. Like, you're literally killing my vibe. And then on top of that, I may feel like, I don't know, blasting Matchbox 20, right? Or Britney Spears or Shania Twain. I might be in the mood to listen to Shania Twain and Faith Hill. You know, some country music this week. You know what I mean? And not only that, I may feel like listening to any of those artists on repeat for like 10 cycles. If you got people in the car with you, they're like, oh my God, change this song. You ain't tired of this song yet? No, actually, I'm not. I'm actually tired of you. And people don't realize, and a lot of people have come to find out the hard way, just how disposable you are in my life. It's much easier for me to get rid of you than it is for me to get rid of like my NSYNC playlist, right? I'm not turning off NSYNC if I don't want to, right? So when you're dealing with people, my whole thing is they're annoying. As an introvert, we're drained by people. People's appearance, their shadow drains the entire F out of us a lot of the times. We need to get away so that we can recharge our batteries. That's how introverts work. It just started raining, so that's what the noise is in the background, right? But I'm here to speak for introverted people. There's nothing wrong with you because you're not like the average person. I would argue it's better to not fit in. It is better to be who you are. I will get rid of people. If you don't accept me for who I am, what I like, what I don't like, you're disposable. And I hate to say that as from a human being to another human. It's kind of disgusting to say that, but facts are facts when you're dealing with a person like me. Like, bye. This is what I like. I like my peace. I like my solitude. And you being here, just seeing your shadow, is disrupting my peace 9 times out of 10. And it doesn't matter if you are a man, if you are a friend, if you are family. I don't need no man. I don't need to be around friends, and I don't need to be around. I can't stand. I borderline hate, and I don't hate anything. I borderline hate being around people that much. When it's time for me to cut ties with people, it is so easy for me to do. When I wake up and I say, yeah, I think I'm going to be done talking to this person. I'm going to be done being friends with that person. They've done things to push me to that point, I can assure you. But it's just not hard for me to stay away from people because that's who I am at my core. So I'm speaking out for all the introverts out there, especially introverted women, where people try to make you feel like something's wrong with you and you need to see a therapist and you need to heal and you need to do all this stuff because you can't stand being around people or because you enjoy your own company. Listen, people who enjoy their own company, we don't get lonely. Only people who are codependent and who don't enjoy their own company get lonely. If you don't believe that, it's because you're somebody who's codependent. People who know that's true, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It takes a very self-aware person, a person that is evolved in many ways, to understand this very simple Sesame Street language. We don't get lonely. It doesn't work that way with people who are introverted. It just doesn't. I don't know another way to describe this, right? I don't even understand how, if you came into this world by yourself and you're leaving by yourself, how you don't enjoy being with yourself. Like, you feel like you're alone, even though you're with yourself. Like, as if you're not a person. You're somebody. Like, you are a person. How are you not comfortable in enjoying your own company? But I think that's something that people don't think about. And I encourage the rest of y'all, the non-introverts, the extroverted people, I encourage you guys to, y'all need to heal or get to know yourselves a little better or whatever, right? I encourage you guys to look into this and figure out what you need to do moving forward, right? Get on our level. Because actually the people who actually are the problem, in my opinion, are y'all, the ones who can't be alone. Those are my thoughts for today, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.